Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, not much will depend on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. News update. Bandit on rampage. Burn farms in Niger State impose 30 million levy on each farmer. That's in Niger State. In Niger State, there are indications that bandits have burned down over 20 maize, soybean, and guinea corn farms on the outskirts of Kota, the headquarters of Kota local government area in Niger State. One affected farmer confirmed that the bandits also dropped written notes for them, that they have to pay 30 million naira levy or they'll face further serious attacks. 30 million naira. Each farmer will pay 30 million. Otherwise, they will face attack. Serious one. Yes. The farmer said that they have not called the number. But there are people who said they have done that. And the speakers confirmed that they burnt the crops that they had assembled on their farms. And they are threatening that they will deal with them decisively, ruthlessly, if they fail to comply. That's by this 30 million naira levy. So if they fail to pay it, they will see more of serious attack. So he said, "We just woke up today to this sad incident. We went to our farms where we assembled our crops that were due for harvest. We were almost done with the assembling before bringing them home, only for the crops to be set ablaze. And notices in Arabic with a full number were hung in our respective farms, asking us to pay 30 million naira levy each. Of the farms that were burned down, there is one where you could not harvest less than 50 bags of maize if harvested. There was another, one of soybeans. The owner would not get less than 60 bags if harvested. In my own farm, there were guinea corn and beans that I had assembled for processing before bringing them home. All of them were set ablaze." That's the farmers. They were narrating the ordeal in the hands of these bandits. They said, no response from the security. They have contacted the security agents. No response. They are not responding. In Niger State, security not responding to bandits. They are not going to attack bandits or apprehend bandits. They are allowing them to, have a field day. So recall that governor of Niger State said they are welcoming Fulani herdsmen from all across Africa and the world. Say Fulani herdsmen come to Niger. They have everything. They have landmarks. They have a grazing reserve. The Fulani herdsmen should come. Said they have the highest concentration of Fulani herdsmen. That's what man was saying, talking about the governor of Niger State. So he was boasting with the number of Fulani herdsmen in Niger State. So what's happening now? Fulani herdsmen, they are the bandits. Simple. So when you talk about bandits, and of course the federal government said these guys are terrorist group. The federal government designated bandits as terrorist organization during Buhari regime. Nothing has been done in that regard to show that these guys are terrorists in the Nigerian system. Nobody's chasing them. Nobody's checking them. The military is not anywhere trying to contain their activities, the activities of these terrorists. So all they are doing is to enter into their vehicle, start coming to the southeast to attack innocent persons. That's what the military is doing. In their headquarters, nothing. Look at what the bandits are doing. Levying farmers, levying them, asking them to pay 30 million naira. Before, if not, say they will burn their farms. So that is government there. They are government. Bandits are government. They have been collecting tolls, levies, and everything. So this one is part of what we have been saying. So, and nobody is doing anything there. They are having field day in northern Nigeria, northwest, north central states. The bandits, the terrorists, they nickname them bandits. These are purely terrorists. So after dubbing them bandits or bandits, they felt that the bandits will be subtle. So using terrorists would be highly offensive. So they stopped using terrorism or terrorists, and they said they are bandits, banditry. So after the hues and cries of Nigerians who said, look, these guys are terrorists too. There's no difference between Boko Haram and these guys called bandits. They said, okay, let us designate them as terrorists. Since then, what happened? Since you designated them as terrorist organization for over 2 years now, what is happening? They have been roaming the streets, doing everything, killing spree, destroying lives and property. Nobody's talking about it. If the Inspector General of Police want to make a speech, they first mention IPOB. If the Army Commander, or what they call him, defense Chief, want to make a statement, they mention IPOB. If the National Security Advisor, or whatever they call him, NSA, want to make a statement on security, they mention IPOB. Whereas look at the threats, the security threats, the bandits, the terrorists in the northern Nigeria. They infiltrated, they are everywhere, they are in their houses, they are in their kitchen, they are in their toilets. These bandits are everywhere, the terrorists. So they are not doing anything to stop them. So this one at the beginning, they never say anything. They are not going to their farms again. Before they go to the market to assemble their wares, their crops, the army will escort them. This time around, the bandits are attacking the army. The bandits will attack the army that's escorting the farmers to the market. The bandits will attack them. So what remains now? Nothing. So they are helpless. They are helpless, talking about the farmers and the civilians in that place. They have parallel government. Yes, two governments in those states. The one being controlled by the Nigerian forces, and the one controlled by the terrorists, the bandits. They are collecting tolls and taxes and rates, and government is collecting their own too. So that is the situation. Nothing is happening in the South. It's only agitation for freedom, for referendum, no insecurity. The only insecurity we have is the one being caused by the invasion of the Fulani terrorists wearing Nigerian army uniform, causing genocide. That's the only security we have. The unknown government activities of the DSS, Department of State Services, they masquerade as unknown government. It is obvious. And they are doing dirty things in the Southeast. The BLA, the ESN, they are professionals. Okay? They are doing their job, professionally. These guys are the ones causing insecurity. The state actors, or the so-called state actors, if you like. You see. So, but these are the places you can trace terrorism, insecurity, killings, and everything in northern Nigeria.